Hello, YouTube subscribers, and hello, Facebook. This is your dedicated Michigan fan, Harry Bryant, back again with a post-game video. Wow, folks. This was not a good day for Michigan at all. This was not a good night whatsoever. This is one of those games for Michigan that everything that can go wrong did go wrong. I'm talking about offense. It seemed like the offense couldn't get the run going. It seemed like that every time the ball is being passed, the wide receivers can't catch the ball. Then terrible play calling on the offense. And don't let me start about the so-called two-point conversion thing that failed miserably. And I question that. On the defensive side, they missing tackles left and right. Couldn't tackle to save their very freaking life. The score, 31-13, is kind of misleading because if you really take a look at the game from start to finish, USC straight dominated Michigan from the first whistle to the last whistle. USC dominated Michigan, offense, defense, even special teams. USC flat out dominated Michigan. We got dominated, folks. And it wasn't even close. It was not close whatsoever. It just seemed like that this quarterback from USC, Jaden Miava, well, I think that's how, I don't know how to pronounce last name. This guy was playing like he been playing in the NFL. It's like every time he gets the ball, quick pass, quick pass, quick pass. The ball never stays in his hand less than 2 seconds. Every time that he gets the ball, bam, quick pass. He never keeps the ball in his hand. And that's a mark of a good quarterback. That's a mark of a good quarterback. What USC did to us tonight, that's textbook. I mean, as far as how you call the offense, how you call plays, how you execute the plays, what USC did tonight was textbook. And you can't take anything away from USC. Lincoln Riley had his boys ready. Michigan flew all the way from Ann Arbor just for that. To get dominated. All the way on the West Coast, got dominated. And now Michigan got to fly all the way back home, simmering in this loss. A lot of miscues on the offense amongst our wide receivers. Now, I have to say, Bryce Underwood, he didn't time his throws right. So I'm not going to give him a free pass tonight. Because some of those throws, he's off-timing those throws. And our receivers didn't have a chance to get set to receive the pass because, I understand that, okay, USC was bringing that pressure all night. They was bringing that pressure. But it was just that when Underwood had a chance to throw the ball, he releases the ball too fast, and the receivers didn't have a chance to set their feet to catch the pass and proceed with the play. They didn't have a chance. So you gotta give credit to that USC defense. They put pressure on our offense all night. We had no answer for USC. And on the other hand, USC, they was firing on all cylinders. It seemed like every throw that the quarterback throws, it seemed like they catch the ball. It's like everything that could go right for USC went exactly right for USC. So it was just like USC, wow. What a dominant performance by the Trojans, man. What a dominant performance. So anyway, it just seemed like everything that that Jaden Maeva was throwing to his targets. They was catching the balls. Even their running backs was like just gashing through our defense. It seemed like our defense could not stop the run whatsoever. They just couldn't stop the run. And it's like, what in the heck is going on with our defense? Our defense is supposed to be able to stop the run at least. I know our secondary couldn't stop the pass to save their life. But to stop the running game too? Man, that USC team was hungry. And I could tell that they needed this win in the bad way. We needed this win in the bad way. But, I mean, I say it like this. In the beginning of the season, I had Michigan losing at least 2 games this year. Oklahoma and this game against USC. I had Michigan losing this game. And that was well before this game ever even started. I had Michigan losing this game. So, my mind was already set on Michigan losing this game. But I didn't know it was going to be this way. Pure dominance from USC. Pure freaking dominance. And now our quarterback is hurt. Now, I saw him limping, so he's not. So I'm hoping he'll be ready for next week's game when Michigan got to play Washington. So luckily for Michigan, Michigan don't have to travel next week to play Washington. And by the way, last year, Michigan lost against Washington. So now Michigan got to seek revenge for that loss. And I'm pretty sure they will get their revenge. I'm pretty sure they will. But yeah, Underwood, he's hurt. And Justice Hayes, he's hurt. So I don't know how healthy these two is going to be going into next week. But I say it like this. Normally, when Michigan lose like this, I normally like throw things. I normally like curse. I normally like throw rants. I normally like say things that I shouldn't say. But it seems like when I gotten older, it seemed like I kind of mellowed down. It's like I calmed down a lot. Now, if I was still doing that, this game tonight, I would have every reason to rant. I would have every reason to vent. But for some reason, it's just like I'm just, okay, I'm calmed down. Because now I temper my expectations before a game. Because now it don't surprise me when my team loses. Because I already made up in my mind that Michigan was not going to win this game. But again, I didn't know it's going to be like this. It was just from start to finish. USC took Michigan behind the woodshed and had their way. I mean, come on. So, anyway, Underwood. Total of 24 attempts, 15 completions, a total of 207 yards. He scored 2 touchdowns, and he did throw 1 interception. He did throw 1 interception. But I said, prior to this season, that Bryce Underwood is only a freshman. That there's going to be some growing pains with Bryce Underwood. And I saw that tonight. Underwood played like a freshman. He made mistakes. He made some mistakes. He overthrew his targets, or sometimes he underthrew his targets, or sometimes he totally missed his throws. And I knew that Underwood is going to have some growing pains. But in order for you to become better and better, sometimes you got to go through things like this. Sometimes you have to go through an experience like Michigan had to go through, like Bryce Underwood had to go through. You have to go through stuff like this in order to become better. And the good news for Bryce Underwood is that he can watch over this game and figure out what he did wrong, and he can correct it. And he can become better at this. Because the more snaps he played, the more live games he played, the better his decision making is going to be. Because now all of a sudden he's being accustomed of playing in the college ranks, and the more experience he gets, he's going to become better with his decision making, with his timing, with his throws, his accuracy. He's going to get better. So, I mean, even though this loss was an ugly loss for Michigan, and truly is an ugly loss, but the positive thing I could take away from this is Bryce Underwood is going to get better from this. The team is going to get better from this. Our running backs is going to be better because they're going to figure, you know what, in order to be one of the top teams in the country, you got to be able to play against teams like USC. You got to be able to play against top quality teams. You have to. I mean, you have to be able to go through things like this in order to appreciate winning, in order to appreciate being on top. You have to go through your experiences like this. And so now Bryce Underwood, he got his taste of what it feels like to be totally dominated by his opponent. So yeah, a lot of miscues. Even poor Jay Davis played during trash time and he threw an interception. I mean, what can you do? I'm pretty sure every team has to go through this. And it's just one of those games. It doesn't matter what you do. You know you're still going to lose because it's like the other team, everything they do, it works. And everything we did tonight didn't work. But anyway, let's see. Jordan Marshall, total 14 carries, total 68 yards. Justice Hayes, 10 carries, 51 yards. So really, there's no production on the ground at all. No production. A little bit to no production on the ground. And practically, Bryce Underwood had a total of 207 yards in the air. Well, that didn't work either. But everything for USC worked. Let's go over their statistics. So their passing game, Jaden Mayava, 32 attempts, 25 completions, total of 265 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Now the rushing is where USC dominated on their offense. So King Miller, 18 carries, 158 yards, 1 touchdown. Brian Jackson, 5 carries, 35 yards, 1 touchdown. So their wide receivers put two touchdowns on the board. And receiving. Okay, a lot of production. So I'm not going to go over everything because it seems like everybody practically caught something on the USC. They was practically, wow, unstoppable. USC played like a freaking playoff team. So after seeing all of this, seeing the game and everything, it's safe to say that Michigan will not make the playoffs this year. And I say that Michigan we're not good enough this year to be in the playoffs, but maybe next year and the year after that, that's going to be a different discussion. But for right now, we're not good enough to be in the playoffs. And, now what Michigan got to be focused on, since we're not going to the playoffs, and I'm calling it, is they got to focus on their remaining opponents. Particularly, Michigan got to focus on Michigan State in 2 weeks. And, of course, the big game. And we definitely got to beat them. In order to make this year feel more complete, we got to beat them at the end of the year to make it 5 in a row. And now that's all I care about now. So Michigan got now until then to improve on their passing, to improve on the ground game, and get their defense healthy. That's what we're focused on now. Michigan, we're not going to no Big Ten title game. That's going to be between Oregon and Indiana. And I'm calling that too. Don't say Penn State. Penn State lost their third game in a row. Yes, I know we lost. But hey, Penn State lost against Oregon, which I can understand if any team loses against Oregon, because Dan Lanning and those Oregon Ducks is pretty good. But to lose against UCLA, and now today, lost against Northwestern at home? Oh, poor Jay Franklin. That's what you get for running your mouth about Michigan, doing this whole sign stealing allegation thing. Yeah, you was reckless with your mouth. Now look at you. I love to see you lose. Well, it's safe to say that they're not going to the playoffs either. So I'm saying the Big Ten winners, the Big Ten, the two teams I think is going to go to the Big Ten title game is going to be Oregon and Indiana. Or maybe Ohio State and Oregon. Who knows? But I tell you what, they're not going. We're not going either. To be fair. But anyway, I would say it's a hard-fought game between both teams, but no, I can't say that tonight. USC, they just dominated from the first whistle to the last. And so hopefully Michigan can take this loss and build off of it. Don't be bitter, be better. So Michigan got their bus whooped tonight. Take this loss, learn from it. Hopefully it help you train harder. Doing practice, it will help you train better. It will help you become better going into next week. But I still love my team. Win, lose, or draw. And I'm not going anywhere. It is what it is. We got a bunch of young players. We got a young QB. It's going to take time for him to develop that cohesiveness between him and his wide receivers. That's expected. There's going to be growing pains. I expected that. So none of this come as a shock. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And of course, my Detroit Tigers in baseball, they got put out of the playoffs. But anyway, it is what it is. Life is life. It's all how you make it. I don't hold this personal. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. And so that's what Michigan has to do. Live to fight another day. So I'm going to end this video. Thank y'all for watching my video. Thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. And I just thank y'all. Thank you. So until then, hail to the victors. Go blue. See you next time. Peace out.